Raven and Charlene have been nominated for eviction, but the power veto can save one of them from the block. Now on Big Brother Cheesecake 2. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake 2. It's day 5 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Raven and Charlene have been nominated for eviction from Ashley. They were both surprisingly very quiet after their nominations, including Charlene, which shocked me. But Joanne did get into it with last season's runner-up, Chad, when Joanne and Rob, and actually everybody, was locked out of the Facebook group chat because of a Facebook glitch. I don't know, it was probably Russia and Putin. And when it came back, Chad says, "This is why you don't let old-ass people play." Joanne: "Hello, Chad, and how old are you?" "Young enough to know how to use technology." "So it's not just Charlene you hate, just everyone in general." "No hate, baby, just love here." "So you're in love with Charlene?" "I love Charlene as a person." "Okay, then." That's just a touch of what's coming this season if Chad keeps commenting in the public group. But Chad's not in this season, so let's get to the power veto competition. Ashley is the head of household. She nominated Raven and Charlene for eviction. 3 people were picked in a random draw. Rob, who cannot play because, this is the other issue. So, last season, the head of household competition was on a Saturday, and the power veto competition was on a Tuesday. We always had an issue with the veto because people who were working on a Tuesday, like Lisa, every week Lisa worked till 9. So we started the competition at 9, and she would say, "I'm in my car, give me a minute, I'm in my car." And Chad would be like, "Hurry up, you old lady." And Charlene would be like, "Who you calling old, you fucking ass crack?" And then Chad would be like, "You're old, honey, I wouldn't even fuck you if you paid me." "You're a fucking asswipe, Chad. I don't have time for you. I'm gonna go back to St. Catharines to move because Brampton fucking sucks." And then you had people like Debbie who had to work in the morning who'd be like, "I have a 5 a.m. start time. I need to go to work." Well, that was Melanie's voice. Oh well. So this year I decided to switch it, and I made, because the head of household competition doesn't require as much effort from the house guests. So I made the head of household competition Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on the comp, and the veto Saturday. And now the people playing the veto this year work Saturday. So I can't win with you people. So anyway, maybe I'll have it on holidays. Speaking of holidays, do you remember in Big Brother 12 when Rachel was in the house and she said, "I think Andrew is Jewish because he wears a Yom Kippur"? Loved it. I'm one of the few people that loved Rachel in season 12 and hated her in 13, whereas for most people it was the opposite, but I always marched to the beat of a different drum, as you well know. Okay, so Rob couldn't play at... The original time was 1. Ashley didn't like 1, so I said suggest another time. So she suggests 5. We said let's have a vote on whether you want 1 or 5, and Rob wanted 1, but the majority chose 5. So Rob can't play. He has decided to allow Chanel to play in his place, and the caveat is if Chanel wins, it is her veto. So we have Ashley, Raven, Charlene, Chanel, Jimbo, and Chris playing in the power veto competition. And the veto competition is called Big Brother Nutrition, and here's how it works. I am sending you in the Facebook group chat the nutritional information for the Cheesecake Factory. Which, by the way, there was a shooting there, and if people have asked me, "Are you gonna still go to Cheesecake Factory now that there was a shooting there?" Please, I'm in line as this video is airing, waiting for my Saturday brunch. Their cinnamon roll pancakes. I'll be there. Nothing deters me from anything. Even though I heard the Cheesecake Factory is to die for. Bad joke. Okay. I am sending the Cheesecake Factory. Nobody died, so it's not a bad joke. I'm sending the Cheesecake Factory nutritional facts. We are only looking at the calories. That's the only column you need to know. I am going to say, when we start at 5 o'clock, that I want to have a meal, for example, that has 3 items at 2,000 calories. You must send me any 3 items that total as close to 2,000 calories as possible without going over. If you go over, you are eliminated. If after 6 minutes you don't send me my meal, you're also eliminated. Once everybody sends in their meal, the person who is furthest away is eliminated. So in each round, we eliminate one person, possibly more if you're over or you don't submit answers. Whoever is the furthest away is eliminated. At the end of 5 rounds, or however many rounds it takes, whoever's the last man standing wins. So once again, I'm going to say I want a meal with 3 items, 2,000 calories. You have to provide 3 items that total as close as possible to 2,000 calories without going over in 6 minutes. Once again, if you go over, you're out. If you don't submit in 6 minutes, you're out. If everybody submits, the person who is furthest away in each round is out. It's that simple. One last thing, and make sure you don't make this mistake. If you are picking an item from the Skinnylicious or lunch menu, you have to specify Evelyn's Pasta lunch portion or Evelyn's Pasta Skinnylicious portion, because those portions are different. If you don't specify a portion, I'm assuming you're going with the dinner portion. By the way, the double cheeseburger spring rolls are absolute sex. Like, Chris and I start jerking off in the restaurant when we eat these things. It's a double cheeseburger in a spring roll. I mean, come on! Sex. Okay, so with that said, who will win the power of veto? Find out tomorrow. And will they use it to save Raven or Charlene from the block? Find out Monday in the power of veto ceremony. Tuesday, the final 2 nominees plead their case. And Wednesday is the first live eviction of the season, where the first Hogwarts student will be expelled from Hogwarts and evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 2 house. It is an epic season already. I'm so excited with the amount of conversation we're having. I love that all 4 houses have their own group chat, even though Slytherin isn't doing fuck all, and Rhonda's not happy that she's practically alone, as she says in that house, but it is what it is. Thank you for all the houses for letting me be a part of your group chat. It is really exciting. And I hate to say it to the Season 1 house guests, but so far the Season 2 cast is much more productive than you are, but it's still early. You never know. I do love everybody, though. I'm Andrew Shefsick. Take care. We leave you as we eavesdrop on the house guests. Good night.